Hi everyone, it's Sylvia again. Right, we're going to continue our series on mindful eating for kids. Last time I gave you about four ways in which you can bring up your kids to eat mindfully. And so this is a part two of that series. If you've not seen the video, check the description or holler at me and I'll link you to the video. Now let's talk about the other ways which we can train our kids to eat mindfully. Number one we can discuss today is to carry on from the last time is stocking up with fresh fruits and vegetables. um how I know kids can be very petty, and sometimes as parents we might want to give up on you know training them to have their fruits and veg. But you can start with their favorite, start with their favorite fruit or their favorite veggies, and devise devise means in which you can introduce new ones. One way is by making them curious. Like, I remember one of my daughters, she did not like cucumber. She did not like the sight of cucumber. So one day I was eating cucumber and I just started making this yummy noise. And she didn't know what I was eating. So I just like, yum, yum. And she was looking at me like, Then I said to her, close your eyes, trust me and close your eyes. You would love the taste of this. Just trust me, close your eyes, and if you, after tasting it, you don't like it, I won't make you eat it again. And she closed her eyes, she opened her mouth, and I gave her a piece of it, and she had it. And ever since that time, I can't. I can't leave a plate of cucumber close to her without her finishing it all up. She so likes cucumber these days. She wants to have it with all her meals, and this all started by her trying it. Sometimes kids can just look at the sight of a meal or a sight of a food and decide, I'm not having that. No, I'm not having that. You know, but you need to make them a bit curious to know what it really is in this meal. And sometimes even them helping you to prepare the meal can make them want to eat something that they have prepared. So these are ways in which you can introduce new um, types of fruits and veggies, as well as make them want to have more fruits and veggies. Also, you know, teach them to be aware of their emotions. This one is so key. Like, this is very key in bringing up kids as a whole. This is where the mindful living starts from. Teach them to name their emotions. Teach them that emotions are part of a human experience. That yes, I feel sad. There's nothing wrong with feeling sad. There's nothing wrong with feeling angry. There's nothing wrong with feeling happy. Um, but it's what you do when you have those emotions that matter. Always, teach them that they have a choice. They have a choice when they have those emotions on what to do. Teach them at an early age to talk. Allow them. My kids are talkative. Sorry to say, they can just keep rambling on, and sometimes I'm hearing like "Da, da, da, da," so much. They talk so much, but I'm so appreciative of that because it's a good trait for them to talk. And at an early age as well, teach them how you know, to journal their mood, journal how they feel. Let them talk about how they feel, as well as teach them to always write, journal about their mood and their day and how they feel. Because when they get used to writing it a lot, they are aware of what led to how they feel, and they can dream. It gives them an avenue to express themselves. So at a young age, it's never too early for kids to learn to journal. And this is so key because this puts them in tune with their mood and their emotions. In this way, they are taking baby steps to separate their mood from their food. They are not bottling up emotions and looking for the maybe the next cookies to have, just to because they think that that is going to make them feel better. But you teach them how to process their emotions and know that yes, they're having an emotion now, yes, they're having feelings now. It matters what they do with the feelings. It doesn't matter that they're having feelings, because they're human beings and they will have different experiences based on how they perceive what is happening to them at that time. And that is so important, teaching them how to process their mood and their emotions, and also teach them to stay productive and to feed their mind. This ties into the journaling as well, not just with chores, not just staying productive with chores, but things that they are interested in. Children are naturally dreamers. They think a lot. They'll be like, I want to be the next prime minister. You know, things like that. They dream a lot, and don't quench their dream. Don't make them think, don't tell them that it's too big for them, because there is nothing too big. There's nothing that you cannot achieve when you put your mind to it. So teach them to just stay productive with that curious mind, to keep feeding their mind, keep that fire burning in them by allowing them to imagine without limits. Training them this way will keep the fire of hope burning in them, and in that way they are channeling their god-given talents to um, explore different ideas and different things other than food. They will know that food is for the body, and they will know what to do with their time. They will have so much to have to process with their time. This is another way to keep boredom away, so that they don't use food as something to pass time. I always hear this from my kids sometimes. I'm bored. Something they say, but keep them to always have that productive mind. And sometimes they are drawing, sometimes they are singing, sometimes they are versed in their thinking, and it makes them um it preoccupies both their mind and keeps the fire burning in them. So these things, mindful eating is way more than the food that we eat. It is about being aware, that awareness, because when you are aware, when you are conscious of yourself, about of your thinking, your feeling, and everything that has to do with your human experience, you know I'm hungry right now and I'm going to eat. I'm full right now, I'm going to stop. So this is something you can teach your kids as well. Um, play a game at the table. Oh, I'm full, but this food is so delicious. But I think I'll stop right now. And sometimes you might not stop. Sometimes they might not stop. But them acknowledging when they are full and when they are hungry is a good step, towards the right direction. So I hope you found this useful. I hope that you train the next generation on how to ditch the diet mentality and eat mindfully. I will speak to you later.